Tyler meeting Hannah's family, they seem to adore him.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, he pulls it off great. I mean, why was this moment so important for him, and why do you think he was able to pull it off so well?
I mean, I think Tyler is just a stand-up guy. He's proven throughout this entire thing to be such a gentleman. We've seen him support Hannah no matter what's going on, and he conveyed that to her parents, and they believed him. I think they saw his real feelings for her. And I think they could see the connection that they had.
Tyler's such a stud. Like every episode, it proves it more and more. I think also, my wife and I were talking, he's been through so much that I think this is a walk in the park for him. He just knows how to say what he feels. He's very straightforward, had the connection. I love him. On the other hand, Jed's meeting with the family, a little different there. Hannah's family expressed concern about him because he's going to be a musician, worried about, can he support a family, all that. Also important to remind everyone, Jed's family was hesitant about Hannah as well.
I know.
Which is kind of weird to see that play out. But Jody, what does this say about Hannah and Jed? The two uncomfortable family meetings.
I mean, I think the two uncomfortable family meetings, I was sitting there like, okay, is the writing on the wall here? If neither side is convinced, like, is that maybe something that they should be looking at? But I think, the financial aspect of it, sure, that's definitely something you can ask, but I kind of felt like maybe they were harping on that a little bit too much, which makes me think there was something they weren't saying about maybe they didn't see the connection there and they were using the finances kind of as a scapegoat.
Right, because is Tyler like super wealthy or something?
I mean, I don't know.
Right? We don't know.
I looked it up. I think he's a general contractor. He got an MBA. Because at first I was like, isn't Tyler just a model? So I don't know.
Yeah.
But he actually is doing some other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So then Tyler, they had their last one-on-one together in a makeup fantasy suite. So if she chooses Tyler, what are the pros and cons, you think?
I think the pros are that you have somebody who really has proven that they respect you, they support you, he's a gentleman. I think maybe some of the cons is that the physical aspect probably does outweigh the emotional aspect a little bit. So you're wondering, is the longevity there? Can that really last? Is there enough time for the emotional aspect to grow? And we've seen it grow over time, but is it all the way there yet, and will it ever get there?
Yeah.
I also think she just likes a Southern man,
Yeah, there is something about that,
Yeah.
So someone that has those similar sensibilities. For Hannah's one-on-one with Jed, they kind of spend the day on the water. The rocky family time happens. It feels like they're struggling. What do you make of that and where they stand now? And do you think that this plays into, I start thinking about sort of the editing psychology. Are they leading us in one way or casting doubt, and then she's going to choose the guy that seems less likely? I don't know.
I don't know about the editing of it. I do think that when you come off of a tough family meeting, that's gonna have some aftershock. You're gonna feel it a little bit. I'm sure that it left Hannah with questions, it left Jed with questions, and this is really their last chance to address some of those concerns. Right. So I think it makes sense that it wasn't, all fairy tales and everything. I think it speaks to the realness of their relationship, that they were kind of like, okay, we gotta talk about
She also
this.
got sick on that
She
boat.
got sick. It was very ominous. Someone on Twitter had said, your body is literally rejecting Jed.
It's like, no, her body was rejecting the sea.
I know.
No, I think it was a sign, Jeremy.